Welcome back to Just Scribble for a plan with me for July 6th through July 12th in my dashboard layout of my Discbound social media planner. I did want to give a huge shout out to one of my subscribers, Sheila, for sending me the gorgeous wild styled sticker book from the Happy Planner. I had done a sticker haul unboxing video and flip through of some sticker books that I had acquired, including the mini sticker pad from Wild Styled. And I had mentioned in that video that I didn't buy the full-size book. And Sheila was super sweet and went out and bought one for me and sent it to me with a lovely note. I just wanted to thank her for sending me this gorgeous sticker book. It is absolutely lovely. The stickers in it are just so gorgeous, and there's so many spreads I'm going to be able to do with this book. And I also wanted to thank her for the lovely note that she sent that accompanied the sticker book. And this is the sticker book we are going to use for my plan with me for this week. I did want to just mention that I did film my July monthly spread video, so you can check that out on my channel. I used a sticker kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. to create that spread with a couple stickers from some other books, but I did not film a plan with me for my weekly spread for the week of June 29th through July 5th. And so I just wanted to insert a picture here so that you guys could see the before the pen. I used some stickers that I made on my Cricut. I used a printout of kind of a firework type background on the left hand page just to give it a little pop of color where my tracker is. I used some red and white and blue washi, and then I used more pieces from that Coffee Monsters Co. mini sticker kit. And I think it turned out super cute. But this week we are going to plan together July 6th through July 12th using the Wild Styled sticker book. So I'm going to take the pages out so we can plan. So I did go through the Wild Styled sticker book and pick out some stickers to get started with, partly because there's a lot of different ways you could go with this sticker book. There's a lot of gold foiling and you could go that route. There's some stickers and pieces that have, let me find it so I can show you, that have green leaves in them, so you could go to kind of that direction. More pink tones, there's some peach tones, there's some beige tones, there's some sort of grayish tones, and so there's a lot of different ways that you could go with this book and a lot of different spreads that you could do. And I was afraid that it would take a really long time to keep going back and forth between the book to figure out what I wanted. And so I did pull out some stickers to get us started, just to make this process a little bit easier, especially since I am still relatively new to planning in this spread and also doing this type of planning with this many stickers on a video, since I don't do that with my Stylogy Bujo-esque style planner. And so I did pull out some stickers so we could get started, and I actually put them on wax paper this week. Usually I put them on reusable sticker paper, but I wanted to make sure I was correct that these boxes fit where I thought they did. And so I used the wax paper just because you can use it to line up and make sure things look right or fit correctly. And you could also see how things would look if you were to layer them so that you could get a better idea before you lay things down. The only problem I have with wax paper is it does take sticky off of the stickers. I know a lot of people do like that, but I'm not a huge fan because sometimes your stickers don't stick as well afterwards, especially if you put it over an area that you have whited out with a whiteout tape or with your jelly roll or your Uniball Signo. And so hopefully these stickers will still stick okay. I did notice that if you stick them down initially, it's okay, but if they sit there for a while, they do tend to lose their sticky. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to white out a couple of things. This dashboard layout is from the Wild Style Planner, and I absolutely love it because it is super neutral. This little pink box right here is really the only color on the entire page. These little specks at the top don't bother me at all, but I don't use these sections for what they say, and I also don't use this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday piece because I don't schedule my videos to post on specific days like that, because it just really depends on what all I can get videoed during the week and how my work week looks. So we are going to white out some stuff so that we can lay down our stickers. So for these header parts, I'm actually going to use whiteout tape just because it's faster and easier. It depends what I'm going to put over it, whether I do it this way or I use a jelly roll or a uniball. It just depends on what I think I'm going to lay over it, because if I'm going to lay something where it might have like a clear sticker or not a large base, a lot of times the whiteout shows through, and so I will use the pen instead on the words. And then I'm actually going to white out this line in the middle. I'm not sure whether I want this line there, and so I'm going to go ahead and white it out just in case, because I can always put a line back down, but I don't want to have to lift my stickers up partway through the process and put wet pen underneath of them. I am using a jelly roll pen today. I do prefer the Uniball Signo, but mine is MIA, so we're using the jelly roll. And then I'm actually going to do a little bit of whiteout on this focus box around the edges with the pen, just because it's easier for me to get all the way to the edge and not go over. And then I'm going to use the whiteout tape to do the majority of it. The only reason that I am doing any white over this is because it will show through the sticker that I want to put down, and I don't want it to show through. And I'm not concerned if I get all of the pink, but I wanted to get most of it just so I don't have a whole lot of shadowing of pink through it. So now we have a blank canvas, and I've been using these pages a little bit differently each week, just kind of feeling out how I want to use it. Sometimes I put the videos that I plan to film here, and I put my checklist down here. Sometimes this is to do, sometimes this is decorative, sometimes this is things just for the month that I don't want to forget. Sometimes I move my checklist over here, which is what I'm going to do this week. It depends partly on my mood, partly on what kind of week I have, how much I'm going to get to film, and also partly on the stickers that I have decided to use for the week. So I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to bump it up against the line on this side, and then I was going to lay this kind of animal print sticker on top of it just for a little bit of whimsy and decor, and it matches the other stickers that I had pulled. We are using this sort of grayish gray color scheme. That is what I wanted to go with this week. Most of my spreads so far have been fairly colorful, and so I thought it would be nice to do something that was just a little bit more neutral this week. So that is my checklist with my little animal print. And then this big box here, this box is going to go over here. Now, originally I had thought that I was going to put it kind of off center, and I think I'm still going to do that. I'm not going to line it up with where it was supposed to go, where that line was. I'm actually going to cover up where that line would have been and stick it there. So this is where I'm going to put my videos to film this week. I have a busy work week this week, so I won't get to film as many videos, and so I don't want to put down too many things that I am wanting to do and be disappointed that I can't actually get them done. This little box right here is actually going to go on Wednesday. Wednesday is the launch of Duchess from Chic Sparrow. It is a new leather for their Carol line, and so this is going to be to signify that. And then I'm going to put this priority sticker here. Most of my filming gets done on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, because my full-time job takes up the rest of my time. But sometimes I do film during the week. It just depends on my schedule, how late I plan to stay up, things like that. So I pulled out 2 of these note to self stickers. They are to go here, and I had decided I like the one with the really dark wording on it because it matches all the little black accents that I'm putting on the page. And so we're just going to cover this up with that. This grid section at the bottom, I truly just use for notes, kind of brain dump, things that I think of randomly, just so I have kind of a good space for that. So I am going to use, these are stickers that I made on my Cricut. These are the stickers that are going to go down on these sort of header sections. And I'm going to use this piece of like kind of washi that it came with to put those down. And the ones I'm putting down are this week and this month. And what I wanted to do was layer them kind of on top. And so I was trying to decide if I wanted them to hang down or stick the print from the like animal print on it. And so I'm trying to decide which I prefer. But I think I like them to hang down just a little bit. So we're going to do it where it hangs down just a little bit, like that. And then the other one is for this week, and I'm going to stick that one over here, and then I'm going to cut it kind of in half. I think a lot of times when you plan these Plan With Me videos, you have a great plan in your head, and then when you go to actually film them, it seems like they get kind of disjointed. So hopefully this isn't too disjointed and everything is fairly straight without my head in the camera. I need that to be up farther, like that. This one is going to block the Y some. That's actually fine. I'm just going to white out this circle. I don't need that many circles anyways. And I'm going to white out these two little dots. They came through from the other side. Get a little bit happy with a Sharpie. Now that I moved this month down, I feel like this needs to be moved down as well. When I lay stickers and I am not on camera, I lay everything straight. I lay them on camera, everything is crooked. But I think it's because of the angle that you have to hold, like you hold the paper way out here and your head is back here and you don't want your head in the screen because you guys would much rather see the paper than my hair or my grays. So that is the base of our week. And so now we are going to go in and add a few more pieces. I want to add this sticker that says, "Big things often have small beginnings." And I'm actually going to cut the side of that off, and I'm going to stick it here like that. And then I'm going to put, actually I'm going to move this priority sticker to Sunday because I do have to go into the office on Saturday, and so I actually can't do this priority item on Saturday. I will have to do it on Sunday. So we're going to put that there. And then we're going to put this little UGG sticker on Saturday because I have to go into the office on a Saturday, which is terrible. Then I was looking through this book because I wanted to see if there was a small sticker that I could put over here. And I thought about putting this Be Brilliant, but it is not exactly the right color and it has the rose gold in it. So, and then I thought about the Dream Big, but I don't think that it really goes with the rest of this over here. Like the boxes wouldn't be very balanced. So I think actually what we're going to do is we are going to put the Dream Big, and it's going to be the only pink and non-gray and black and white tone that is on the page. But I'm okay with that because I like the little pop of color that it's going to give. And we are actually going to put it here like that. And then, am I on camera? Yeah. Then we are going to layer this note to self on top of it. Oh, I think that looks so cute. So that's that. And then I did pull this Think, Dream, Plan sticker. And so I think maybe we might just stick that down right here. Actually a little bit lower, like that. And I do have this triple box. And I was thinking I was going to put this here for some things that I want to get done on Saturday when I get home from work. So far, so good. I think we're going to change these stickers up here. I don't think I like that washi strip. But first, we are going to do something else. So this sort of drop down one that's like this one up here, it's really, really long, and I don't want it to be that deep. And I want to take full advantage of that sticker. So I have found that the easiest way, let me cut this real quick so I can show you guys. I could just take this sticker and cut it with my scissors and try to be as straight as possible. But I have figured out that if you put it on wax paper, let me put the wax paper so that it's straight because it makes it a little bit easier to do this. If you stick it on wax paper and then you stick it through your paper cutter on the wax paper, then you can actually trim it in a straight line and your sticker doesn't stick to your cutter. So you then have two stickers stuck on nice wax paper. You could do it with sticker paper too, reusable sticker paper, or an extra piece of your, like if you had used up one whole sheet of a Happy Planner page, you could keep those for this process as well. But you just kind of decide where you want it. I know kind of how deep I want this one to be. And you slice through and you have two stickers. And it works so much better than trying to use your scissors to do it. Especially with clear stickers, because sometimes like these, they're curved. And so sometimes it's hard to see if you're going straight, and I just think it gets really complicated. So I like that better. So that is my little hack. I did share it on Instagram one day. If you didn't check it out, I thought I would share it here too. So I'm going to put this animal print clear sticker. It's not quite where I want it. I'm going to put this sticker down there, like that. I think that looks super cute. And then we are actually going to pull this up, and I'm actually going to leave it, if you take off the extra piece of your sticker paper, then you can stick things back down on your sticker paper easier. So I'm actually going to keep those because I can use them when I decide to use the rest of this washi tape in the future. But I'm going to pull off new ones this week, this month. I'm going to stick this week back down. And then that piece that we cut, I'm going to put a piece of it over here and a piece of it over here, and we are going to use that as our headers so that it matches a little bit better. And I'm going to stick this piece down like that, and then I'm going to put this month on top. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Actually, I'm going to, on weeks where I am super busy, I know I won't get as many things done, so I don't mind as much whiting out some of my bullet points. Other weeks, I wouldn't do that. While that dries, we're going to put down our Film This Week sticker. Let me pull, if I can, pull the edge of that up real quick. I'm going to put Film This Week and lay that back down like that. And then we are going to put our This Week there with the little animal print header. And then I had pulled this pretty black box off that said, "Beautiful minds inspire others." And I was going to stick that down at the bottom. And when I pulled this box off, it pulled off this extra piece of black sticker, and it's kind of see-through like this black sticker. And so I had decided to save it to use, and we are going to use it to do a line that separates my two to-do lists. I don't want it bumped right up against that animal print sticker. I can't get this ceramic cutter right up against here, and I could use my regular straight blade, but this is what was close by. But you do have to hold it down pretty good to get your cut. Otherwise, it will move on you when it's something so thin. So that is my page. I think it looks really pretty. So we are going to finish off this page and then we will be done. The Wild Style book, the only thing that it really doesn't have that I wish it had were some kind of bullets or date dot kind of stickers, because I think that that would just really finish out the book. A lot of them have that, and that particular one does not. And so I was debating on using one of my little arrow stickers from Planner Kate, but I decided that that was a little bit too much and it didn't really go with the theme. So instead, I realized that these dots that I had from Mandy Lynn Plans were actually like the perfect color. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to put a couple of those on the page for each day for my to-dos. Then I wanted to put some Instagram stickers, and I do have Instagram stickers from Planner Kate as well, but the color isn't really perfect once again. And so I thought, whoops, I thought that I might just use from Hand Can Plan. And so I'm actually going to use these little cell phone ones. They're not actually Instagram necessarily, but for me, they actually will work quite well, and I think they look really good on the page with everything else. They don't take away from anything. So these are for some of my key days that I need to post certain things on Instagram. And I want to put a couple of these Coffee Monsters Co. Facebook post stickers because I do have some Facebook stuff that I need to do, and that I can do even when I'm working late. So I'm going to put a couple of those down on the days that I am going to get to do that. I did have these little Instagram post stickers, these other style that have like the pink and the gray, and I had thought about using those as well. Maybe those are better than the hand cam plan little cell phone ones. Let's test and see which ones we like better. If we lay them straight-ish, okay, I actually like those better. The hand cam plan ones are going to come off, but I actually know when I'm going to use them, so they are definitely not going to go to waste. I have a 2-color spread planned, and those will actually go perfect for that. So I will definitely save those for that, and instead we'll put down some of these kind of pinky peach ones, since we have the little bit of pink on that other page. So I think that looks pretty cute. It's pretty good. And the only other thing that I have left is this extra little piece of the animal print. And there is other animal print in the book, but it has the pink in it. So I'll show you. It has hot pink and kind of peachy pink in it. And so I know I won't use this one when I use those because it matches but not quite right. And so I wanted to use some of this in my spread somehow, and so I was trying to figure out a good place to put it, because I had thought about cutting it and putting a little bit of it kind of sprinkled. But I don't know if that's going to work. Because if you were to put it, you know, like kind of off the page, it's a really short piece. And if I put it that way, kind of off the page, it just kind of looks dumb. It doesn't really have any real purpose. I could just spread out the piece that's up there like that and just have it cover more of the page and cut off that one little tidbit. Decisions are hard, guys. If I do that, I would scoot that on top like that. I think we'll do that, and then let's see if we can figure out a place to put this little bit of extra that we have. You know what? We're just going to put it, I'm going to cut it in half again, and I'm just going to layer it over top of this part because that one was a little bit thicker than this one, and I think if I kind of layer this on top of here, then it will make it look a little fuller and it will kind of match better. And then I'll just have to trim off a teeny tiny piece. So we will trim off that little bit of clear. And it looks like one piece. I actually think that looks really cute. So that is my spread this week. Let me move my book out of the way so you guys can see better. So that is my spread this week using the Wild Styled. It is a very subdued color palette and I really, really like it. I love how it turned out. I think it is really cute. If for some reason I don't fill up everything with pen, then I may go back and add one of the super cute quote stickers that they have in here. They have quite a few. Let me see if I can find it. The larger quotes that I could throw onto the page. And so if I decide that I wanted to add something and the page looked kind of blank after the pen, then I will do that. But most likely once I fill this out with pen, it will be pretty darn full. And I will try to show you guys a flip through at the end of each month to show you what it looks like after the pen. I can't show you during the month because sometimes things carry over from one week to the next. And so I don't want to spoil anything that I might have planned for my channel or for my Instagram. But that is my plan with me in my dashboard layout in my social media planner. I feel like even if you don't use this for social media, you could use the same overall decoration concept for anything you use this planner for. I think that the dashboard layout is a really awesome layout. I think it's great for work. I think it's great for a business or a side business, but I also think it's great for home, like for just your regular day-to-day planner, because you have plenty of space for your events. You have places for meal planning or shopping. You have places for errands that you need to run, notes for your kids, all that kind of stuff. There's just a lot of good list organization in this layout, and I am a lister. So for me, this layout is awesome. And I think it turned out really, really nice. Let me know in the comments if you like how it turned out. If you have any questions or comments, you can post them down below as well, and I will definitely get back with you. I do hope you liked this video and this plan with me. I am getting better at it as I go, so bear with me as I work through learning how to decorate and plan in this new planner. But I am liking it so far. It's a lot of fun. And thanks again to Sheila for the awesome gift of gifting me the Wild Styled sticker book. I'm super excited to have it and to use it in my planners. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.